Oh, here's my little buddy, all tuckered out, but none the wiser for all the commotion he started on me today. Um, we made our daily rounds, stopped at Dunk's, got his pup cup, had a few things to drop off at the post office. We do this every day. When I got to the post office, I didn't have to stand in line. There were pre-scanned packages, dropped them off, said hi real quick to the postal workers that I know. The whole ordeal was under 2 minutes, probably not even, just in and out. And I will rather take the risk of leaving the car running, and I had the air going full blast, running in and out. I come out to all kinds of commotion. A couple, probably husband and wife, were standing around the vehicle. The husband was on one side, the woman was tapping on the window, interacting with the dog. And my first thought was, he's getting attention, like he usually gets everywhere we go. No, what happened, and thank God for this couple, is all they saw, and they weren't aware that the car was running. So all they knew is that there was a little dog in the back seat, unattended, in the Georgia heat. Though climate is absolutely irrelevant. And they called animal control. They called the police, who, and then turned animal control, who were en route at this point. And as I grew closer and I became aware, the energy was totally different than what I had thought when I first saw them. She was, are you the owner? And I said, yeah, you want to see my puppy? She goes, ma'am, that puppy is in the back seat alone in this kind of heat. She goes, I was really worried. And I went, oh my goodness. And I opened the door right away and showed her the air was going full blast. Poor woman puts her hand on her heart, and she was like, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. She goes, I shouldn't have gotten involved. I just literally hugged her, and I said, you know what? Thank you for getting involved. I think I would have done the same thing. I know I would have if I saw the same kind of situation. People are too worried about making a fuss or what somebody else is going to think, or, or being a false alarm. And far too many times, unfortunately, that is not the case. And even with that, the car was running, the air was blasting, but you still don't know when you run. Now I'm second thinking even the routine. What if you go in there and sprain your ankle or something, or you get sidetracked for any reason? Yes, the air's going, but it varies from the routine. So, of course, she called the police back. They canceled the call, took the dog out. Dog, loved all over. She had no problem with that. And I wound up, profusely thanking these people from the bottom of my heart. And I wish there were more people like that in the world that just didn't overlook something like that. In this case, obviously, it was a false alarm, and we were all nothing but grateful for somebody taking the time to do that. I mean, children, anybody that could be incapacitated for any reason, alone in a vehicle, it doesn't really matter what the temperature is. If you see something, say something. So it wound up to be a very good thing, and kind of touched my heart personally to see that there are still people in the world like that don't mind making a fuss. It could have been a dangerous situation, even if we're under a minute here. If you really have to go in and out of a lot of places, rethinking. If we're not solely going out for the pup cup, just leave him here, as offended and as he might get, and as mad at me as he might be. Just a real shot. I did not get these people's name, and I wish I did. I wish I had gotten them. If you see obviously a child, an animal in the back seat of a car, go with your first instinct.